What's up, guys? So, I got another dream vlog for you. So, this one came out of nowhere. I don't know what it was exactly. But it sounds like a nightmare, but it just, to me, I've never really gotten nightmares. And if I have, they didn't feel like nightmares. Um, I don't know, like, I've never had nightmares. I've never had night terrors. Just my, fits of loneliness to a point where I'll cry and not sure what it was, but um, never nightmares. Yeah, that's now looking back at it, that's kind of weird. I've never had a nightmare, and I know that this dream, a lot of people would consider this a nightmare, but it didn't feel like a nightmare to me when I had the dream, and I would analyze it. It was more confusing rather than nightmarish. So in this dream, it takes place in a house that I was currently, that not currently, but I was living in at the time. So, and this house was actually nice. It was a typical non-American house, but it was homey. And in this dream, it was night. The whole house was dark. And myself and I'm guessing a friend of mine, a guy friend, I don't know who he was. This is someone I've never met before. It's someone that I can't pinpoint. Like, oh yeah, I had a dream of my pal so and so, and he was in my dream. I barely had any guy friends. I barely had any friends at all. And when I did have friends, I had guy friends. But this this guy I've never seen in my life. So it was like some random guy in my dream, and we were upstairs alone in the house, and I guess we were investigating something, or we were trying to find something. We stumbled on some sort of notebook, and something was written in it. And it had, like, what was distinctly enough was that the cover had, like, the kind of fur, like the blue fur. And it had the pencil that was, like, the blue, like, had blue fur on it, things like that. And then he and I, sensing something was up, we walk out of one of the rooms and we start making our way down the hall. And down the hall, it leads to, like, the staircase, or like the stairs, not the staircase, but the stairs. And when you go down the stairs, there's a window, like almost like a stained glass window. Oh, no, I'll take that back. It had the texture of this, like the stained glass. When you look at stained glass, it has the texture, like it looks almost bubbly sometimes. It was like that, bubbly, almost like a shower curtain. Those clear shower curtains that have like the dots on it and like it reflects, something like that. That's what it looked. That's what it was. That's what the window was. It had like a stained glass texture, but it was like the shower curtain clearness of it. So the stained glass. So on that window seal of that glass window was my mom's head. Like, her head was severed and it was on the windowsill. But get this, there was no traces of blood. And what I distinctly remember was that she had on her hair was a shower cap. And my friend and I, we were looking on in shock, like, how is this possible, And he went on one side of my mom's head, I went on the other side of my mom's head, like we were this way while still in front. And she's looking at us, and mind you, she's moving her head. She ain't got the body, and she's moving her head. She's like that, and she's just pissed off. That I don't know, but yeah, that was the dream. Like, her severed head was on the windowsill, in front of the window, looking at us. Rather angry, but I don't know what we were investigating. I don't know how that happened. There was no blood. She had a shower cap on, and the shower cap was white. A white shower cap. It was white. Like, how that happened, I don't know. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But that's what happened. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But that was the dream. And like I said, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, that's a nightmare. Honestly, it still to this day doesn't feel like I had a nightmare. It was just rather confusing. I'm still to this day confused. Because I'm wondering, what does that mean? Like, I can look it up and yet still not understand the meaning. Now, mind you, this was years ago. I had this dream when I was like, I had to be 5. Because when I had this dream, this was around the time that we had moved overseas, and that was the house we were living until I was in 1st grade when we got a chance to have an apartment on the base. Because my dad worked for the military. Or then my dad, excuse me, was with the military. But yeah, he was, that's the weird dream. And it's ironic because, like, everything was in detail. In great details. Like, I still to this day can't believe I still remember it. But yeah. My mom's severed head. And yet there was no blood. It was just like there. Like there was like no traces of like where the wound was or anything. It was like just there. Like the best way I can describe it is like, you know those mannequin heads that are used to have wigs on it, or like hairstylists would use as a way to train? That it was like that, but get rid of the whole neck area and you just have the head. And that's what that was. Like no neck at all. I don't know how to explain it, but that was the dream. That was the dream.